What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, got yet another product review for you, and this comes from iCarbons. As you can see, my iPhone looks a bit different, and I have the red iCarbon skin on it, and today I'm going to be reviewing it for you. Now, before we start this video, I want to give a big thanks to iCarbons for sending this out to me. It's a really great skin overall, so I have to review it for you guys, and they sent it out to me to review for you guys. Here, I just got my handy little Piolo stand to hold it up, but basically, here is the red iCarbon skin. Now, they just added this Ferrari red skin to their line. If you don't know what iCarbons is, basically, they make a bunch of awesome skins for basically, at this point, any tech device. They make so many different ones. Between game consoles, iPhones, iPods, iPads, all kinds of different tablets. And what I found really interesting is they even make skins for the LifeProof case. I don't know if you remember my review on that. I'm giving a case away actually now from LifeProof, but they even make skins for the LifeProof cases. Now, I would have requested a couple more, but this was the only one I could get my hands on at this time. So I really want to do this review good because I really appreciate iCarbon sending it out to me. But basically, what I went with is I requested a front and back iPhone 4S red Ferrari color skin. I didn't go with the bumper. I didn't go with the side with the aluminum band. However, they do make it so you can make your phone completely red. However, I wanted to keep the aluminum band showing because I do like that, and I think with all this red, it looks pretty nice, you know, just the front and back. So, yeah, it's really nice, and I've also changed my phone background a bit to kind of match everything up. So, I just wanted to match everything up, so I'm going to go over the full thing right now. So, let's talk about the front first. As you can see on the front, we have all of our ports open and everything. There's a perfectly cut out hole for the front camera, the speaker, and of course the proximity sensor on the top. And then there's a little white hole actually next to the proximity sensor. Sorry if it's not focused the camera. I'm not sure what that little white hole is for. Well, it's white because my phone is white, but it's right next to the proximity sensor, just a little white hole. And then I actually decided to put my home button piece on. You don't have to because they send you the skin and they send you the front piece, and then you could put the home button piece on if you want to or not. Originally, I didn't think I wanted to, but then I looked at it and I said, you know what, it's going to look really cool. The only disadvantage is at first I didn't position it right, so I had to wind up taking it off, and now it's bubbled up a little bit on the bottom. I could deal with this. It kind of sucks though, but it's not a big deal. But overall, the front of it looks really nice. As you can see, when it kind of glistens in the light, you can see like it's a bunch of rows. It's a really, really nice, sharp, and sleek design. It looks great. Now, with my front skin, I actually kept my screen protector on, so I left the front screen protector on, not the back one though. I took the one off the back, but I left it on because I do not want to get my phone scratched. Now, I've officially dropped the whole idea of the cases now that the iCarbons is protecting the front and back. However, I think I'm going to pick up a bumper from the Apple Store because I can already see my aluminum band getting some scratches. So, yeah, I left my screen protector on just to keep my screen protected because I know without it, it will get scratched. But, it doesn't lose any features, and it doesn't really add thickness either. Just as you can see here, without the iCarbon skins, knowing that they're on, you could barely even tell that they are on. So, yes, overall, I love the front. It works out perfectly, and it looks fantastic on my phone. Now, let's talk about the back. Now, the disadvantage with this is you lose the whole iPhone thing, but I guess that's okay. And again, the same line design as you can see when I glisten it. It looks really, really nice and fantastic. The color is beautiful. They make black, white, aluminum, brushed metal, brushed aluminum, wood. They make all these kinds of colors, but I definitely made the right decision in choosing the red one. It's new to their line, so it looks fantastic. And the back is perfect. Now, I was good with this one. I lined it up perfectly with the camera and flash, and I'll just prove to you that it works okay. Open up the camera here. So, as you can see, there are no mishaps, like there's no red showing. I'll go ahead. There you go. You can't tell anything, and the flash works perfectly as well. I'll go ahead and turn it on. You can see there. I know it's, it's a little bit of a pain to see that, but it does flash perfectly through. So, it's perfectly cut out. It's so precise, and it looks great, and it really is perfectly cut out. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the Apple logo. Now, You know that when you put the iCarbons on, if you didn't know this, you still, like, the piece is open, so all you would see is the silver Apple logo. Now, iCarbons sends you a white Apple logo, as well as a black Apple logo. Now, I went with the white one, and as you can see, I have it on there, and then this is the black one. You probably cannot see the cut, well, yeah, there you go. You can see the cutout a little bit, but you can also put it in there, so you could either leave the Apple logo silver, white, or black. I went with white because, you know, I want to always remember that my phone is white behind the skin, and I think it looks better than the black. Maybe someday I'll try out the black, but otherwise than that, I went with the white. Now, I do advise you gotta be careful with this. I mean, when you put it in, it's kind of like a puzzle piece, you know, it'll just go right in. But this little top notch here on the top of the Apple logo was extremely hard to position and put in. You need to take your time, guys, when you do get these iCarbons, actually, because they do take some time to actually lock into place and make sure you line it up right. I remember the first time, like, with my front one, it took me, you know, like 15 minutes to get everything precise and right. As you can see, it's perfectly lined up. However, on the bottom, over here, it is a little crooked, just a little bit. It's okay, though, because I could still see the screen completely. But if you look really good there, you can see that the dock starts getting cut off right where Safari is. So, it's okay, but, you know, you gotta take your time with this. And if you have screen protectors on, if you're leaving your screen protectors on, as soon as you put it on, it immediately sticks onto it, so you want to make sure that you get no air bubbles, that your screen protector, obviously because the iCarbon skin is so thick, you're not going to get any bubbles, but you just got to be careful and be precise, be patient, and the skin will look fantastic when it's on, as you can see. I really love how it came out because it looks fantastic on my phone. However, if you're not going to be getting the bumper skin, I definitely recommend getting a bumper, like the ones that they sell at Apple. If you don't want to go spending 30 bucks, I'm sure you could get a cheap one off of Amazon, but definitely don't get a case. I mean, if you really want a case, get a clear one because you don't want to lose the design of this. I absolutely love this. It looks fantastic on my phone. Definitely going to keep it on for months, maybe even years to come. So, great job, iCarbons. I want to thank them really again for sending this out to me. It looks, you know, it's probably the best skin review I've ever done. This is by far the coolest skin I have ever seen. And I'm not just saying this because they're good people. Well, they are from iCarbons, but the skin just looks fantastic. So, and then there's only one disadvantage with this besides the screen protectors thing, and I have the PLO stand here for a reason. You guys, if you're going to be using stands like these, you have to be very careful because I got it right that time there. Although the iCarbons barely add thickness, you will lift it up, so you got to kind of, you know, hook it on. Maybe if you can loosen up the stand a bit. You do have to be careful, though, when putting this stuff on because you don't want to scrape it up. I'll show you an example if I can. There you go. You see that I lifted my front one kind of, and then my screen protector bubbles up, so you guys just got to be careful. I would hook the front on first if you can, and then the back, and then push it in. I don't know if this is going to work with my iClick stand. I haven't tried it out, but you guys just be careful with stands. It should work fine in the dock because, again, barely adding thickness. And it should work fine with cases and everything. You should be good. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave some comments below on your thoughts. Of course, rate, give this video a thumbs up, and click the subscribe button up top. Thank you again, iCarbons, for sending out the skin, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.